Frightening home invasions taken to a whole new level.
Turning into their worst nightmare, a Ring camera in their 5-year-old child's bedroom.
I'm Santa Claus.
Someone took over the monitors and started shouting.
I know exactly who you are, I know what you do, I know where you live, I know who your family is.
This is the home security camera footage from the Browns family who reside in Florida. On December 8, 2019, the speakers of their cameras unexpectedly blared an alarm sound. Shortly after, a voice started hurling hateful comments at them. What was particularly alarming is that the voice mentioned the couple's son, even though he hadn't been in front of the camera at any point that night. This strongly implied that the hacker had been monitoring the family's live feed for a longer duration than just that particular night.
And all of a sudden, we heard the siren.
Until the safety measure was turned against them. Someone was using it to peer into the Browns' private life.
What's going on, my main man Shaq? It's your boy Chance on Knowles. Welcome to the Knowles Cast.
The hacker starts talking directly to the husband and wife about their son.
Wait, so did your child come out black or kind of like light skin? I don't know. What? Nothing.
Who never appears on this 3-minute recording. But Josephine Brown believes the person manipulating their camera was watching for longer than he made known.
But they've been watching us because that's the only way you know I had a son and the only way you know what he looks like.
The Browns suspected it could have been multiple days, during which they had no idea they were being observed. Unfortunately, they couldn't determine the exact duration before the hacker utilized the speaker to torment them.
Viewing from their security camera over and over again.
Wait, does your child look like an Oreo?
It's very hurtful because, my son is biracial and the comments he made was really hurtful.
Fed up with the hateful invasion of privacy?
Can you bring a web browser up on your phone and then type in the website that I tell you?
The hateful speech continued for almost 3 minutes until the Browns finally removed the batteries from the cameras. Since that unsettling incident, the Browns family completely ceased using any type of home security camera system.
No. Why? I'll leave you and your family alone. Or I could do this. I like your dog.
The camera batteries are ripped out.
Hey, go to Knowles.
The Browns called Ring immediately. The company did not respond to my requests, but did tell the family, quote, the email address and password of one of your external accounts was exposed in a data breach. Ring believes someone used that information to gain access into their account.
In Staten Island, a young man named Lamar was sitting in his kitchen when he suddenly heard a mysterious voice coming from his Ring camera.
Hello? I see you.
What?
I see you. How you doing? How's your day?
I'm good.
What's your name?
Lamar.
What up, Lamar? How's your day?
It's good.
Do you play any games?
He attempted to move to different rooms, hoping to escape the unsettling sound, but his efforts proved futile. Despite the fear that arose in that distressing situation, Lamar managed to stay calm throughout the ordeal.
Like video games?
Yeah, I play some video games.
Do you play Minecraft?
Of course, he doesn't play Minecraft.
I don't know. Do you play CSGO?
What do you play?
Do you play CSGO?
Fiesta?
CSGO.
What's it called?
CSGO.
What is that? Hey, you.
For the Killeen family, a Ring security camera meant to add protection became a chilling nightmare. Positioned in their 5-year-old son's bedroom, the camera was hacked one night, and a stranger's voice began speaking to the boy. The McLeod family's experience highlights the vulnerability of smart home devices and serves as a stark warning to other parents.
And now the 5-year-old can't even sleep in his own room. That's why the McLeod family is using their story to help out others.
He stood back from the bed. He was scared. You could see the fear in his eyes.
In the middle of the night, a random voice whispered through a Ring camera.
Late at night, a whisper came through the camera, startling the boy awake. Terrified, he shouted out for his dad. His mother thought her husband might be speaking to him through the camera, but he was asleep. She then checked the system, which had notified her of motion, and saw her son staring at the camera, seemingly trying to communicate back. The fear was compounded when, minutes later, the video vanished, as if the incident had never happened. Luckily, Mrs. McLeod had saved the recording.
In the middle of the night, a random voice whispered through a Ring camera that sits in this 5-year-old boy's room.
He started screaming, "Daddy, Daddy." And I rolled over, I looked at my husband and I asked him, "Hey, are you on the camera, like, talking to him?" And he was like, "No, I was asleep, why?"
Audrey McLeod was thankfully awake, but she only knew something was going on because the system notified her there was motion.
When I logged in, he was sitting facing the camera as if he was communicating back with the camera.
The McLeods immediately filed a police report, especially concerned when informed that hackers could be physically close by. The family has since shared their story to raise awareness, encouraging other parents to listen if their child reports hearing voices through a camera.
McLeod says she filed a report with the police department.
They did state that sometimes people that hack into your Wi-Fi are near you. So that's the scary part as well, is knowing that this person is likely close to us.
First-time mom, Jamie Summit, noticed something unusual with her baby monitor last week. She and her family were in the middle of dinner when the monitor, without prompting, began to move, scanning across their room. It paused momentarily over their bed, then turned back to focus on her son, who lay sleeping in his bassinet. Alarmed, Jamie immediately disconnected the device, uninstalled the app from her phone, and reached out to local police, although she ultimately chose not to file a report. The family then shut their bedroom door, taking a moment to absorb the unsettling experience.
We were eating and noticed that the monitor started moving and panned over to our bed and paused for a few seconds and then panned back over to our son, who was sleeping in his bassinet right next to our bed. We shut our bedroom door. We kind of sat for a second and just...
According to security experts, many hackers are less concerned with the cameras themselves and instead seek network access to steal sensitive information. Jamie's experience is not isolated, as other parents have faced similar intrusions into their private spaces.
And it was screaming at my daughter, screaming, "Wake up, baby, wake up, baby."
The camera then turned and looked at me, and it started screaming some obscenities at me.
Tech experts have long warned that internet-connected devices in your home, including security and monitoring systems, could be vulnerable to hacks.
Who is this?
You can never met me. I'm a security researcher from Canada.
A Phoenix man named Andy Gregg explained that his Nest security camera was hacked by a person identifying himself as a white hat hacker from Canada. But all the hacker said was that he wanted to warn the man about his system's vulnerabilities. He explained to Gregg that if he wasn't careful, any dedicated hacker could do him harm.
Calgary, in Canada.
No shit. That's crazy.
So we're white hats, and we don't have English as
but I'm just here to like kind of let you know, and so no one knows like any black hat hackers.
Okay. All right. Well then, yeah, I appreciate it. Where, like, are you able to see where I live and everything?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know where you live right now, but if someone was really that dedicated, I mean, yeah, they could geolocate an IP, they could see when you're not home, and I mean, just be creative, and there's so many malicious things someone could do with this.
Right.
Nest also offers two-factor authentication, so that no one, like, even if someone does get your password, they can't do what I did right here and log in.
All right. Cool. Well, damn, that's actually insane. All right. Well, yeah, thank you for letting me know, and yeah, appreciate it.
Alright, have a good night, man.
You-
Again, I'm sorry if I freaked you out.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks. Take care.
Never hear or see from me again, so have a good night, and I hope all is well, and I didn't cause too much of a pain in the butt.
No, honestly, I appreciate you doing it, to be honest with you, so a little bit of a wake-up call for sure.
This lady's home security camera got hacked. The hacker was cursing and setting off all the alarms in the house.
I'm your best friend. I'm Santa Claus. Don't you want to be my best friend?
Just days after this video went viral of a stranger hacking into an in-home Ring security system, it's now happened again, this time in our area. Similar to the video you just saw, a local family claims.
Realizing what was happening, she immediately turned the camera to face the wall. This incident only goes to show how unsafe security cameras have become, which is ironic, as it is meant to keep people safe in the first place.
The man was making crude comments.
He was setting off all the alarms in the house and all the sirens, so I knew he was tapping into this camera, I knew he was tapping into my bedroom camera, so it became a little bit overwhelming for a few minutes.
Tammy immediately reached out to Ring.
I feel like I was victimized, and again, I don't think it's a perfect world. I'm not looking at Ring saying, hey, you should be not able to be hacked. I mean, I know that we all have a certain amount of responsibility. When we put our personal information out there to anybody, we know we're taking somewhat of a risk.
This isn't an isolated case. There have been similar reports across the country, including this one.
I'm Santa Claus. Don't you want to be my best friend?
A little girl heard a man through her Ring camera in her bedroom, claiming he was Santa Claus. We reached out to Ring. In a statement, they said in part, our security team has investigated this incident and we have no evidence of an unauthorized intrusion or compromise of Ring systems or network.
This recorded conversation happened when Greg's security camera was hacked.
I'm a security researcher from Canada. I'm here to like help you. I don't know, like if your password's been leaked.
Alright. I'm gonna shut this thing down then.
Yeah, no worries. And again, I'm really sorry if I've startled you or anything. Just change your password and...
Are you just like a hacker? How does this work?
The good part was that the hacker had no malicious intent. He explained that he wanted to warn Greg that his password had been compromised.
We're attached to businesses, so something that's a physical business with a store, and it was warning them and telling them to enable two-factor authentication and don't reuse passwords.
Why is this on your list of things to do?
I've loved computers since I was really little. I never really considered hacking a bad thing, especially warning people about it.
Are you really a Canadian researcher?
I guess I'd like to call myself an independent security researcher. I look into bug bounties and vulnerabilities every day. This wasn't something that was meant to get as big as it did. I guess you could say best case scenario.
The home security camera of this Texas family was hacked. The jacker shouted highly offensive words at the children and set off alarms.
Look at that, a North Texas family watching on their own security cameras while someone shouted highly offensive words at their children and set off alarms. Lou Mayora.
One neighbor even went in with a gun to check if something was going on in the house. He apparently believed that there was something in the house scaring the children, but it was a hacker. In a way, that's even way scarier as there's no privacy.
home from work as the family's 9 and 11-year-olds ran out of the house in terror. A neighbor there even showed up with his gun, afraid something terrible was happening. The couple believes what happened will have a lasting impact on their children.
Oh yes, they don't want to sleep by themselves. They don't want to be in a house.
Well, the family deactivated their Ring cameras. Ring told them that they believe someone got access to their password.
This man was standing outside his son's door one Sunday when he heard the voice. Rushing in, he found the sound was coming from the baby monitor. Later, downstairs, he heard the voice again, this time laced with obscenities and even racial slurs, asking him why he was looking back. The shock was intense, but once he composed himself, he recorded the unsettling interaction. He soon realized the hacker had turned their thermostat to 90 degrees, a potentially dangerous situation for the baby.
A deep, manly voice talking to my 7-month-old son. My blood ran cold.
Arjun Sood was standing outside his son Oliver's door Sunday when he heard that voice. He burst in, the voice stopped. He and his wife chalked it up to baby monitor interference. But once downstairs,
And I was standing right about here.
they heard the voice again.
Who is this?
An unseen intruder talking to them through their Nest security camera, using obscenities, including the N-word.
Asking me, why I'm looking at him because he saw obviously that I was looking back, and continuing to taunt me.
It was terrifying. Sood says once his shock subsided, he composed himself enough to record part of the ominous exchange.
What's that?
Sood believes the hacker also turned their upstairs thermostat to 90 degrees, noticing that the same night. A potential danger to their baby.
And then they mess with our thermostat? Why? Who does that? Again, who does that?
They immediately unplugged their cameras, called the police, and contacted Nest. The company advised them to use unique authentication, suggesting that might have prevented the hack. The family had invested thousands into Nest for home security, installing multiple cameras outside and inside. When they called Nest for answers, they were frustrated to learn there was no way to determine how long they had been watched. Nest couldn't provide the logs.
How long has this been going on for? How long has someone kind of been watching us? We don't know. We can't tell you. We don't have the logs.
Extremely disturbing, he says, considering there are cameras all over their home, with no indication someone outside might be watching, except on 2 cameras, where a blue light clicks on when someone talks.
Until they actually communicate with you, they could be in here watching as we are doing right now, and there is no difference.
The couple was disturbed by the realization that the intruder could have been watching them without any sign except the occasional blue light that flickers when someone interacts with the camera. Until the intruder chose to make contact, they had no way of knowing they were being observed.
Sood says his trust in Nest is shattered. He wants to return the system.
What's that?
Nest refused.
What I'm truly upset about, other than the obvious, is that it seems like the executive leadership at Nest fell asleep at the wheel.
This experience left Justin Estes shattered, and he wanted to return the system, but Nest refused. His frustration was compounded by learning that 2-factor authentication had been available, though they had never been informed about it.
Obvious is that it seems like the executive leadership at Nest fell asleep at the wheel.
Sood and his wife Jessica say they were unaware double-factor authentication was even available, having never received any information. We reached out to Nest tonight, but have not received a response. In the newsroom, Dana Kozlov, CBS 2 News. Erica?
Wow, understandably terrifying.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dana.
Here's another group of scammers that got their cover blown by a professional hacker.
Yeah.
Okay, the number is 6969. F you shut the up, you suck, you mother.
You to off.
You.
We're getting all the benefits of free labor parts repair with a replacement guarantee.
He didn't just blow their cover, he completely shattered their confidence, cursing them in finding through their own speakers.
All right?
You bitch. You're a bitch. You're a bitch. You're a scammer, right? You're a scammer, no?
You're
a scammer, no? You're a scammer, no?
bloody son of the...
Bloody Ben. Hey, my friend. Hey. Hello? Yes, hello, Ben. Hey, mother. Hey, yeah, you're laughing, right? It's funny, right? You bad girl.
Yeah.
The Colemans bought their Nest camera to keep themselves safe, but it's the opposite.
Basically, we just play music on it and check the weather. The camera is right.
They reported that one night, they were in their living room when a voice came in through their camera telling Alexa to play Despacito. Should we continue using security cameras or not?
Ready for bed, laying in bed, but it was just a voice that came out of the blue. Alexa played Despacito.
Camera was all lit up red and that it was someone speaking through the Nest. That's when he started yelling all the curse words and calling me names.
Double call, then the camera. What the f you thinking?
Something like that is easily done by cybercriminals. And that was originally billed like, oh, the Nest camera has been hacked. No, they logged in through a weak password.
Now, the tables have turned on. These guys have a long history of scamming people and ripping them of their hard-earned money.
These are the names you need to know. Jimmy Martin, he's a closer and sometimes a manager, and he pretends to be a government agent and pushes the victims to send the money. Alex is in charge of all the money laundering. He manages and coordinates with the closers.
Here, the hacker totally exposed their identities to the public, from the least to the boss. There's enough information to nail these guys.
On how the victims are going to send money through wire transfers, Bitcoin, gift cards, or FedEx packages to the scammers. Nitin is the head manager of Call Center 1. Now, he doesn't do calls per se. He manages all the reporting of payroll, call logs, attendance sheets. Now, Mayank is another one of the closers, but he works closely with the other managers. He essentially has the same role as Jimmy Martin. And finally, we have Krishna Yadav, the right-hand man of the owner, and the owner himself, Cherry. These are the guys who benefit the most from these scams.
A family in Illinois had the Nest camera hacked, and it was no joke. The hacker could clearly see everything that happens in the household.
Yes, I'm here. Come.
I know you're here. Who are you? Ha! Who is this?
From the video, you can clearly hear him telling the homeowner to come and that he was right there. They proceeded to discuss where the hacker came from. Apparently, wireless devices connected to the net are not safe.
Are you just sitting at your computer there? Into my account? What's that? Where are you? Which country? What's that? Yeah, who are you? Come on, be a man. Speak up. Nothing? Nothing to say? Shame. Speak up. Why are you quiet now? All right. Well, we live in the United States. We will get back.
This neighbor definitely had a terrible day, but for some reason, she's at someone else's doorstep. She tried to open the door, but it was locked. Then, as if she just saw the camera, she immediately turned violent and started smashing the camera like she had beef with the owner. This lady had been scamming people and appeared to be good at what she does.
Do you recognize this place right there?
No.
No, you don't know where this is? Where is this office right here? Where are you sitting right now?
No.
Are you sitting here? Then tell me where you are right now. Tell me where you are. You're not a... Oh, he's scared. He's scared. Of course, the scammers denied everything and shut down their computers and router. But now I'm going to scare this lady, Buonaparte, by confronting her with her real name, details about her room, and the color of her shirt. Then I'll interrupt one of her scams and give her a little scare.
Oh, no problem, sir. I will make sure. I will go and check whether you're eligible.
But she didn't know that today would be the day that her cover would be blown. A hacker had been watching her, and on this day he called her, seeing her through her own camera. When she realized her identity had been compromised, she shut down her computer.
I'm looking at you right now. You have a headset, you have a blue shirt on, you have pink walls. You have pink walls, right, Buana? You have pink walls? Don't be all silent. I know you're scamming people. Why are you freaking out? Buana was speechless and had nothing to say to me.
Police stormed this house to arrest a teenager, but would not believe what he did to warrant the arrest.
Please search warrant!
Excuse me?
Open the door!
This surveillance video shows the moment armed officers in the Secret Service broke down the door to David Rotaro's home. Year-old admitted to me he hacked into Ignacio Valley High School's.
The young man hatched into his school grading system. Although there were no reports to change grades, it was a huge possibility.
Create a phishing email, which he sent out to school staff. Administrators were tipped off about 2 weeks ago. That's when someone in the IT department got that phishing email, but it went to spam. Just in case, he asked all the other teachers if they had gotten the same email. Only one admitted to opening it. All he needed was one username and password. Rotaro raised and even dropped the grades of 10 to 15 people.
He was charged with crimes ranging from unauthorized use of entering a network to unauthorized use of a person's personal information.
I'm speechless. I don't know, what to say.
Rotaro did say he wanted to also point out the school's vulnerability.
I kind of want to give awareness to cybersecurity.
Rotaro's parents, meantime, had no idea their son had this skill set.
Frustrated that he did this, and I don't want him to go to being juvenile.
Rotaro was released from custody Wednesday, and by the way, he never got around to actually changing his own grades.
Weird as this may seem, it's one of the ways through which hackers gain access into home security cameras. The video shows a woman pulled up by a house and scans the security camera, and then she just drives away. The owner of the page confirmed that his security cameras had been hacked this way multiple times. One quiet night, Adam and Sarah Lazo were lying in bed when an unsettling sound drifted in from their living room. A man's voice calling out, "Hello, hello, hello." At first, they thought it was tech support mistakenly accessing their Ring security camera, but within moments the reality hit harder. This wasn't a harmless glitch. It was a stranger speaking directly to them, as if he were standing right in their home.
Hello, hello, hello.
But that wasn't it. It became really clear very quick that there was somebody who shouldn't be there on our camera trying to speak to us.
In a surge of panic, Adam rushed to disable the camera, but the voice persisted, demanding he stop. The invader was no longer just a faceless figure behind a screen. He was a direct threat to their privacy, in the place they felt safest.
Somebody was talking about the living room camera? Wait, what?
At that point, as I went to disconnect the camera, you could hear him go,
Hey, stop, let's talk. No, stop, let's talk, okay?
Following the incident, Ring issued a statement confirming that the breach wasn't due to a flaw in their system. Instead, Adam and Sarah's login credentials had been leaked on the dark web, allowing hackers to access their account. Cybersecurity expert Shannon Wilkinson elaborated, explaining how cybercriminals exploit compromised data using automated tools that swiftly infiltrate accounts once they have the right login information.
Cybercriminals have created some automated tools to go through the username and passwords that have been compromised from other data breaches. And through those automated tools, they've just been cycling through to see which ones they can get into.
Annoying as it may be to hack into another person's webcam, some of them are actually satisfying to watch. This guy is a scammer, and he didn't expect what happened next, even though he didn't seem surprised.
I set up a virtual machine with the scammer's webcam showing his full face as the desktop background picture.
The supposed victim was actually a hacker who gained access to the scammer's server and showed him his own face, letting him know that his deals are not secret. The scammer appeared cool at first and answered questions after blocking the camera, but he ultimately shut down his PC not long after.
Desktop background picture.
Thanks for calling. This is Sean. How may I help you today?
Alright, so as you can see, I know who you are and what you do. Are you gonna answer some questions for me, or are you gonna hang me up and ban me?
I'm not gonna hang up on you.
Yeah, put your hand in front of the cameraman. I will contact all your friends, all your family, and tell them about your scams if you don't answer my questions. You better talk to me. Alright, so tell me, how does your scam work?
It's not working very well.
We are not able to take your call right now.
Okay then.
Here's another scammer who almost met his doom when he interacted with a hacker. He was, of course, trying to steal from the hacker, but he got the shock of his life when webcam was hacked and he was shown his own face. He didn't even wait another second as he immediately went off the internet.
This scammer got his face cam hacked while trying to steal thousands of dollars. He got so scared that he shut off his internet.
Tanya was fast asleep in her upstairs home when she was jolted awake by the loud blare of her Ring camera alarm. Concerned about a possible intruder, she anxiously searched her house, paying special attention to the room where the alarm originated. As she moved closer, she heard a voice coming from the camera's location, heightening her worry. When the alarm blared a second time, she finally decided to approach the camera and remove its batteries, dismissing it as a glitch. To verify her suspicions, she reviewed the footage, only to make a chilling discovery. A hacker had accessed the live feed, posing as Ring support, and even demanding a ransom of 50 Bitcoin. In a disturbing turn, the intruder had also breached her doorbell camera, announcing their presence right outside her front door.
This is Ring support. Your account has been terminated by a hacker. Pay this 50 Bitcoin ransom or else you will get terminated yourself right now.
How long Tanya had been under surveillance remained unknown. She quickly contacted the police, but they faced limitations in providing assistance. In November 2020, the police in Decatur received an unexpected call from an anonymous person reporting a shooting incident within a woman's residence. 10 officers were immediately dispatched to the scene. The homeowners were completely taken aback by this turn of events and insisted to the police that they must have been given the wrong address.
What they didn't know is that the person who made the call was watching their every move.
Yeah, I'm right in the camera. Look in the camera, yeah.
The Ring doorbell camera had been hacked and the family had been swatted.
To confirm, they requested the officers to contact dispatch, which indeed verified the address. To dispel any suspicions, the homeowners allowed the officers to search the house, but nothing suspicious was found. As the officers were preparing to leave, it was discovered that the homeowner's doorbell camera had been hacked and they had fallen victim to a swatting incident. Swatting is a criminal act where someone deceives emergency services into believing there is a serious threat at a specific address.
The fact that somebody would be childish enough to do something that could have taken somebody else's life.
Crying wolf and sending police to a person's home is known as swatting. In 2017, an unarmed Kansas man was shot and killed by police due to swatting. During the cab incident, the creepy hacker racially abuses the family and boasts of his efforts.
The hacker obtained the homeowner's address through their IP address and falsely reported a shooting, perhaps as a way to emphasize the importance of using different passwords. Swatting is a serious offense and, although rare, can have fatal consequences. Unfortunately, the hacker responsible for this breach was never identified.
And change all your stop using the same password for everything you need.
That's sick.
We are sick. Yeah, we are disgusting. This is the 15th one today. We do this all over the United States.
The family shudders to think how far this sicko will go.
There's no telling if somebody else lost their life by this guy. And I mean, it's kind of gross, honestly.
In Georgia, a couple set up a home security camera in their bedroom to monitor their dog while they were away. One night, after the woman had put the dog in his crate, she heard a cough coming from the camera speaker.
It says the only reason they bought one of these Ring security cameras 3 weeks ago was to keep an eye on the dog.
Wake up!
But on Monday night, while the girlfriend was sleeping in bed, she heard a strange voice coming from the bedroom camera.
I can see you in the bed. Come on, wake the f up.
What you're hearing is the voice of someone who had hacked into their device.
Startled, she turned her attention to the camera and noticed the blue light indicating someone was watching the live feed. Concerned, she reached out to her boyfriend, who was at work, and asked if he was watching the feed. To her surprise, moments later, she received a text from him, asking what she was talking about.
Of someone who had hacked into their device and may have used a stolen password, a digital prowler she recorded with her cell phone.
I see the blue light come on, and so I'm texting my boyfriend saying, why are you watching? He's like, what are you talking about?
The couple doesn't want to be identified and spoke with our partner, WSB-TV in Atlanta.
Ring should have the safety precaution.
This Virginia family got their Ring camera hacked, and they want answers from Ring.
Family in Virginia wants answers after they say their Ring camera was hacked.
In the video, you can see their living room. They said their nanny was at home with their kid when this voice suddenly spread, asking if anyone was at home.
Is someone here? Can you hear me?
Mackenzie Reed says her nanny was at home with her 4 young children when this happened. She says the hacker made inappropriate comments toward the nanny and the children.
I don't think my nanny was the target or any of us. I think it was the kids, and it makes my stomach turn to think about what he would have asked kids to do or say.
Family says they have taken down all the cameras and reached out to Ring. They say Ring would not allow them to cancel their subscription or return their system. Spokesperson for Ring says the company has no evidence that anything is wrong with their system, but is aware that some account information is being used in harmful ways.
This man's Ring doorbell got hacked in the afternoon around 2 p.m.
Hey! Come back! Hey! Come back! Open your door! Come! I told you! Come on, man! Yes! I know you're there. You hear me. Yes.
The hacker took control of the camera and went on to wreak havoc. He asked the man for money and cars. When the crime was reported to the police, Ring support ironically asked him to reset the password and then deleted the video from his account.
No, upside. Up, above you. Do you hear me? Hello?
Hi.
Hey. How are you?
Who's this?
My name?
Yeah.
My name is John. I hacked your doorbell.
Oh, you hacked your dog doorbell?
Yes.
How can I help you?
Give me $2,000.
For what?
I will unhack your doorbell.
Oh, thank you very much.
Just
what
kidding.
else you want?
Sorry?
And what else you want?
I want nothing.
Okay. Where do you want the money?
No, I don't need your money. I don't need it.
Then what you doing hacking my doorbell?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Yes.
Then why you hacked my doorbell?
It was a joke, mate. Why you scaring me?
Who are you?
John.
John who?
John who?
This man knew his camera was hacked when he heard the hacker speak through it.
Awesome.
He proceeded to climb up to the camera and ask the hacker where he came from, but he chose to remain silent. The man resorted to communicating with him through writing on a notepad, but still got no response.
Where are you from? Yeah, right. Get out of here. Where are you really from? No, highly doubt that.
This man decided to hack his son's room camera, showing just how easy it is for hackers to gain.
Help. Yeah, they're probably, my friends are probably like, where is, don't do that again. Turn on all the lights, bro.
Okay, look, Evan's playing with all the lights on now.
The boy was playing video games in his room when music started, playing out of nowhere. Confused and frightened, he yelled into the camera, asking whoever it was to stop messing with him.
Let's see, let's give him a call.
Hey, kid, get off the computer. Hey, you, get off the computer. Hey, whoever you are, stop messing with me or I'm gonna call the police. You're not gonna call anybody.
This is an office building filled entirely with scammers, but they didn't know they were about to get the shock of their lives.
Hi sir, my name is Carolina Fernandez. I am calling you from the Microsoft.
Oh, hi, Priya. Hi.
Who are you?
I'm a ghost.
Idiot. Tell me my name.
A hacker gained access into their camera, shocking them. The worst part of it is that these scammers didn't even look remorseful.
You know very well. I know that.
Oh, I know your name. I know everybody's name.
You tell me. You already tell my name.
I know, you're Priya. I'm a ghost, you see.
Who is beside me right now?
Which side?
In my left-hand side.
I think that's Mimi.
This Connecticut man had his family holiday ruined by a hacker who gained access to their Ring camera. His mother-in-law told him she heard a voice calling out to her, and when she moved to go to the living room, they hacked the camera there too. The man contacted Ring for a refund, seeing that the camera was of no help to him.
For him and his family, they should be getting excited to be home for the holidays, but the comfort of their home has been violated.
Like, I feel violated. Somebody was looking at my home, looking at my family, watching us.
The voices started yelling in the basement.
Are you calling 911?
But when the mother-in-law
Come
left to go upstairs,
Come here.
they hacked the living room camera too.
Hey, come here.
He tried calling Ring to complain and get a refund.
Their response was, well, if it's outside 30 days, we're not gonna give you your money back.
I can't hear you. Who are you calling?
Ring tried resetting his passwords. For him, it just wasn't enough.
My answer is no, I don't feel safe, so I don't want it. If they hacked it once, they can hack it again.
This baby is well protected by his parents and constantly in his father's arms. The network of Nest cameras in the house adds to that protection.
Topper Rigney gets all the love and care you would expect for a 4-month-old, and then some. Constantly in the arms or within eyesight of his parents Ellen and Nathan.
But having surveillance cameras strategically placed around the house and the baby's crib became a nightmare for the couple. The mother explained that one night, as the child slept, they heard a voice coming from one of the cameras. The attacker proceeded to use sexual slurs and then threatened to kidnap the baby.
The Nest Cam pulled up on the iPad over there, and then the little audio monitor right next to it so that I could see him from every angle.
Above Topper's crib are 2 cameras with audio, and the only voice they ever transmit is his, until late last night.
And I said, hey, what is this? What's going on? We hear it again, and 2 beeping is what the noise it makes, and then we heard sexual expletives being said in his room. So we throw on the light in our room. He turned that camera on and told us, said, turn off the light.
One can only imagine the speed at which the father ran upstairs and the panic they must have felt. Luckily, they found their boy safe, but they wisely decided to discontinue their use of the camera.
And I kept telling him, I was like, he's not in here, somebody's hacking this.
They shut it down fast and called police, terrified, relieved, and determined to warn anyone who would listen. Posting the story online. Wow, turning my kids' cameras off now, one mom responded.
Should we continue using cameras or not? It's hard to say. Just take a look at these 2 guys. They, Rye, successfully hacked into the camera systems of a college. Although they don't seem suspicious, the matter raises immediate concern. What if the hacking was done by people with malicious interest? Here's another video of a hacked security camera. The hacker decided it was a good idea to talk to the 2 dogs on the sofa. This incident is making people question whether they should keep using cameras or not.
Hi. Get up. I got treats. Get up. Hello.
It was really violating. We didn't know how long they were watching us.
This man said his wife and children were home when it happened.
To her, it sounded like somebody was outside the door, which is what really freaked her out. She called me, and I immediately told her to unplug the Wi-Fi, unplug everything. That it was accessed by a third party. They used a mobile device. They just told me that I could have had a lax password, and they could have guessed my password.
I'm your best friend.
This scammer did not see this coming. He's been hacking innocent victims and stealing huge amounts of money from them. This time, though, things turned out differently.
What are you doing in Kolkata? Why are you scamming in a little flat? What is this little flat that you're in? Is this a little flat? Is that where you're located? Now it's finally time to confront this guy. I've been watching him scam innocent people.
He gained access to a hacker's computer, but instead of finding money, he was greeted by his own webcam. He couldn't take it and he had to run away.
Okay, ma'am, do one thing, like look in the bottom. In the bottom, do you see the search?
Like, I actually am really good at transferring data from your computer to my computer. And I wanted to show you, like, if you can see this. Do you see this right here? Do you recognize this person right here with the bald head? Is that you, sir?
No.
Is that you, by any chance? Wait, why are you closing the computer, sir?
No.
Is that you, by any chance? That's you, right? That's you. So wait, sir, why are you scamming people in Uttar Pradesh? Why are you scamming people in Uttar Pradesh? Why are you running away? Why are you running away? Don't run away, bro. I know who you are.
This is Krishna. He had set up his own scamming business, but he didn't expect to be found out so easily.
We have to talk, okay? I know you're next to the Noida Public Library right now. Krishna?
Hello?
Hi, Krishna?
Hello?
Yeah, Krishna.
A hacker gained access to his computer and turned on his webcam. Though speechless for a while, he eventually turned off his computer.
Hi, Krishna. This is me. I'm speaking to you. We need to talk about all this, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so why are you scamming people, Krishna?
No.
What's that, Krishna? Krishna, why are you scamming people right now?
No, we do not.
You do scam. Krishna. You were running Microsoft pop-up scams until recently, and now you're doing printer scams, aren't you, Krishna?
No.
Krishna, please stop playing games. Let's just talk about this, okay? You're right next to the Noida Public Library. I have your GPS coordinates, sweetheart. Very angry guy.
This call is being recorded.
It's uncertain what exactly provoked this neighbor, but something must have triggered her enough to take such an unusual step. Without any apparent explanation, she emerged from her home, wearing barely anything, and carried out her actions with a sense of urgency that left onlookers confused and perhaps a little amused. The sight was both unexpected and baffling, leaving everyone wondering what could have driven her to such a dramatic display. A nanny in Houston, Ashley Stanley, was caring for 1-year-old Samantha when she heard a strange man's voice coming from the baby monitor camera in the child's bedroom. Initially, she thought it might be a prank by the baby's parents. However, she quickly realized a stranger had hacked into the family's Wi-Fi network, gaining access to the camera. Disturbed by the thought of someone watching intimate family moments, like the baby's mother breastfeeding, Ashley immediately unplugged the device.
And I heard someone talking on the camera monitor, and I was like, maybe my bosses are maybe playing a trick on me or something. What I'm afraid of is who's been watching quietly while, her mom's in here breastfeeding her.
The baby monitor, made by Foscam, has a history of security issues. The company has previously dealt with hackers taking over monitors and shouting through speakers at babies. Foscam issued software updates to address these vulnerabilities, but not all customers installed them.
The baby monitor in this case was made by a company called Foscam. They have had problems with hackers before, including at least 2 other cases where someone took over the monitors and started shouting through the speaker at babies. The risk of hacking and spying is not limited to one brand, though.
This sequence describes a harrowing moment for a couple who installed a Nest home security camera system. Abby, alone at home with their 2 children, experiences something chilling. While Ronaldo typically stays home, it was on the one day Abby was alone that she heard voices coming from the Nest device, which escalated quickly into racial slurs and abusive language. Horrified and unsure of what to do, Abby realizes someone has hacked into their security system and is watching them in real time.
But my arm is facing the Nest, but my head is on the other side of the wall because I was like, I don't want them looking at me.
Stop recording the camera. What the are you thinking?
And in the video, you can hear it, them saying, what the F are you doing? Why are you recording us? And I'm like, these guys can see me.
Can I ask you a question? How do you like your dog? Do you like it fried or deep pan fried?
They said, do you like your dog fried or deep pan fried?
The terrifying encounter makes her feel vulnerable as the hacker continues to speak through the Nest camera. When she calls her husband, he urges her to record the incident. But Abby, understandably frightened, feels too uneasy to approach the camera directly. After summoning the courage, she uses a chair to cautiously position herself to capture the Nest camera, ensuring her body is angled away so the hacker can't see her face. This unsettling invasion of privacy demonstrates the disturbing potential of technology misuse, turning a home security device into a source of terror for the family.
They reached out to police and Auburn detectives are now investigating.
The officer said, this is another form of burglary. They invaded your home, they're watching your kids, they're watching you. Because they were making racial remarks, that turns it into a felony now, and I didn't know that.
Because when I called Nest yesterday, it took an hour to get a hold of someone, right? What if something was going on and, you guys are the security company?
This next clip takes us to a jail control room. The video shows a man sitting behind a number of computers with more monitoring screens in front. Then, one of the computers started misbehaving. You could see the man sitting with his hands to himself, but who was operating the computer then? One of the large screens started blinking an orange light, and the man stood, confused. As he made to sit, the other screens followed suit, blinking red. The system has obviously been hacked. The man therefore called others to help out. Whoever was behind the camera then panned it into the jail compound. There, a man suddenly dropped to the ground, and efforts to bring him back to his feet failed, and so he was dragged like a sack of rice into the police station. This video captures footage from a home security camera in a family's living room. Initially, everything seems ordinary. Then, unexpectedly, the person in the video hears the 80s one-hit wonder, "Somebody's Watching Me," playing faintly in the background. The music isn't coming from the television, and his wife confirms she isn't responsible. After a brief search, they realize the song is playing directly from the camera, exposing that someone had hacked into the live stream and taken control of the audio to play the eerie song. Incidents like this are made possible by various methods. In some cases, online applications provide easy access to camera feeds if credentials are obtained, and some applications contain vulnerabilities that can be exploited to bypass security. Other hacking methods include phishing and social engineering, allowing unauthorized access to security systems. This video highlights one of many cases, as similar breaches have occurred with other home security cameras. In Kansas, the Norris family went about their day, unaware of the unsettling presence watching from their baby camera. The intruder had somehow tapped into the live feed, observing every movement in their living room. In a chilling turn, A voice filled the quiet room, commenting on their activities with unsettling, almost playful remarks, as though mocking the family's sense of safety. The family stood frozen, gripped by the eerie realization that their private space had been violated. The knowledge that someone had not only watched but left a trace of their presence shattered any feeling of security in their home.
Taking pictures of baby, I'm asleep.
Commenting on their every move.
That tree is looking really, really good, guys. No, put me down. Put me down, I have feelings.
This next clip is just disturbing. Scammer Payback got access to the call center of a group of scammers, but what they found was unexpected.
Holy sh**.
So that...
We caught the police inside of this scam call center. Let me catch you up to speed.
A police officer could be seen in the premises, joined by another. Since no arrest was made, it's safe to say he's probably part of them.
We got access to the CCTV of a scam call center all the way across the world in India, and we monitored them for like over a year. In the middle of the night, we caught a couple cops rolling up to the call center. One of the officers stayed outside by the car. He was kind of just loitering around. It looked like he was on guard. And then out of nowhere...
What's he doing? He's picking up... So he's got a bag he's throwing in the back.
Yeah, he's waiting for someone.
Oh, there he comes.
Wait, he had a shirt.
Yeah.
He took his shirt off. He was waiting for another police officer. And they're gonna peace out.
Now, we can't say for sure what happened, what was in the bag, why that guy even went inside the call center in the first place, but based on the fact that nobody got arrested and it took us over a year to catch them, I think we can all put two and two together.
Scammer Payback is at it again, but this time they hacked into the webcam of popular streamer Kai Cenat.
Are you feeling okay? Is that Ray? How was the workout, Ray?
Though it turned out to be a prank, it goes to show just how unsafe the internet has become.
I'm hacked. No.
What's wrong?
I'm hacked. Oh my god, I'm hacked.
Who's that? You've been hacked. Oh no.
Shut the Give me.
Hey Kai, I'm just kidding. It's Scammer Payback, man.
Oh!
Scammer Payback, man. I'm just playing a trick on you, brother.
That's Scammer Payback! What the you hacking into Kai's PC?
Oh, man.
Why you hacking into Kai's PC?
I was just asking if you've been hacked before you said no.
Wait! You legit can see me?
Yeah, I can see you right now, man.
This Indian scammer tried to act tough when he wanted to rip an innocent person, but he didn't expect this to happen.
Look, I don't know who you think you are, but I'm just here to help you with your computer issue. If you're not interested, I'll just disconnect the call.
Oh, don't be so quick to hang up, Rahul. We're just getting to the interesting part. Here's how this will work. I ask the questions, and you answer honestly.
The supposed victim was actually a hacker who gained access into his webcam and decided to troll him.
If you don't, I'm going to forward your personal details to the authorities. How does that sound?
You can't do that. That's against the law.
The law? You're really going to lecture me about the law? Coming from the guy who's been swindling hard-earned money from innocent people for months now. But sure, let's discuss the law. What do you think will happen when the Delhi police get their hands on you?
No, please. I'll answer.
Smart move. First question. How much money did you steal today? And don't even think about lying.
I think around $800, maybe.
Not quite. It's actually $1,200. I have the transaction records right here. You know, Rahul, I'm starting to think a personal visit might be in order.
At this point, the Indian government should start taking responsibility for their citizens.
What? What are you talking about? I don't know what you mean.
Oh, you know exactly what I mean. This receipt for a brand new flat screen TV. A nice one too. $700. You really splurged, didn't you?
What the hell are you talking about? There's no TV. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you don't know about this? This receipt right here with your name and address.
The scammer still decided to put up a bold front, even when a hacker got into his computer and obtained his information.
Brand new 55-inch flat screen TV, paid for with stolen money from someone who thought they were getting tech support. How does it feel, Sunak?
No, that's not what happened. You're lying.
I have some pity on scammers who need money to survive. But you're living a lavish life with stolen money. But that stops now. I've already sent everything I have on you to the authorities.
It's really concerning that almost all the videos of scammers found on the internet are from India.
Man, that leather jacket looks very cheap. Did you buy it on Alibaba?
What?
The hacker on the other end did a great job pissing this scammer off. The scammer was almost screaming his beat off in pute frustration.
What are you talking about?
Come on, man. The black jacket you're wearing right now. The one that looks like it's made out of plastic. Did you get that from a street vendor? Because it's not fooling anyone.
Listen, you idiot.
How bold of this guy to claim that the money they siphoned will go to the relief of flood victims.
Exactly. It will go to food, shelter, medicine, and rebuilding efforts. We have been working with many local charities in Florida. Your donation will make a big difference for these poor people who lost everything.
Do you have a website or something? I want to make sure my money goes to the right place.
Sir, there is no time for that. The people are suffering now, and they need help immediately.
The scammer claimed that they've been working with different charities in Florida, and there was no time to deal with a website. He wanted the money to be sent immediately, but the hacker knew it was just a scheme and proceeded to blow his cover.
We are a trusted organization, but we do not have time to send you a website. You can make a difference right now. Please, sir, you need to hurry. People are dying as we speak.
Interesting. You don't have time for a website, but you've got time to collect donations over the phone. And I'm sure it's all going to the hurricane victims, right?
Yes, sir. All the money will go to the hurricane victims. We just need the codes to process the donation. Give it to me.
You know, Rakesh, I don't think those people in Florida are going to see a single dollar of this money. In fact, I think you're just trying to scam me, isn't that right?
This scammer was close to hitting the jackpot, or so he thought. He was asking his victim if he saw the information on the screen when his own face appeared on his screen. The disbelief and frustration was obvious, as he immediately moved out of range. Just like the previous guy, he didn't answer any questions.
You can see on the task manager.
Ultra Viewer, Windows Explorer.
Okay, and any other thing? Do you see any Microsoft Edge or Google Chrome over there?
Yes, I can see all my programs.
Hey AJ, what's up, man? Hey, listen, are you gonna answer some questions for me, bro? Come on. As you can see, I know who you are, man. I know everything.
This has got to be one of the most carefree scammers in the world. His webcam was hacked, and he was shown his own face, but his reply was, "I don't care." Even when the hacker threatened him, he maintained a surprising calmness and simply said, "All right."
Can you see the permissions at the left-hand side?
Alright, Mr. As you can see, I know exactly who you are and what you do. So,
I don't care.
Amit, just listen to me, man. I have a few questions for you. You want to answer those
Sure.
questions? Alright, so I'm gonna start off easy. You're a scammer, correct?
We do.
Yeah, okay. So how long have you been doing this?
I'm sorry?
How long have you been doing this, the scamming?
2 months.
Amit, you have been scamming since 2017. You don't have to lie
Sorry?
to me. I have all the answers to my own questions. You don't have to lie to me, Amit. I know all the answers to all my own questions, okay?
Who are you?
I know exactly who you are. I know what you do. I know where you live. I know who your family is. I know your phone.
Skeptics might brush off strange lights or sounds as technical glitches, but a Houston couple faced a chilling reality that shattered their sense of security. For weeks, they had noticed odd noises and unexplained disturbances around their toddler's room, but they dismissed them as inconsequential. That changed one night when they heard a man's voice clearly coming from the baby monitor. Horrified, they discovered that an intruder had hacked into the device, using it to watch and speak to their child.
Sound asleep about midnight. All of a sudden I heard, it sounded like a man's voice, but I was so asleep I wasn't sure. About the time I saw it moving, I also heard a voice again start screaming at my daughter. He was screaming, wake up baby, and then just a long screaming at her, I guess trying to wake.
The horror was compounded by the fact that their toddler, who was deaf, couldn't hear the voice or understand the threat. This disturbing breach not only exposed their child to a disturbing presence, but also highlighted a critical issue: the need for robust security measures for all internet-connected devices.
I guess trying to wake her up.
And then it screamed at me.
What did it say?
Just some bad things.
Yeah, some obscenities. Yeah. So I went and unplugged the camera.
I was just absolutely shocked to see that somebody could get into my house that easily.
Here's the security camera footage of the Kristalik family. The camera is positioned on the kitchen counter, capturing the scene as the youngest child sits on the couch in the background, engrossed in watching TV. Suddenly, a voice starts speaking through the camera speaker. The girl either doesn't hear the voice or chooses not to acknowledge it.
What you watching? Hey, what show is that? I've seen that show before. What season you on? Hello?
At that moment, her father, Adam, enters the room, completely unaware that he is being observed. The voice persists, and Adam's attention shifts towards the TV, thinking the sound is coming from there. However, as he realizes it's not originating from the TV, he takes out his phone and recalls that it could be the Ring camera causing the disturbance.
Hello? What are you eating? You hungry? What?
The voice attempts to mimic a robotic text-to-speech tone, but Adam recognizes that his account has been hacked. He promptly disables the camera and contacts Ring, the company behind the camera. Ring informs him that an unidentified phone had logged into his account. Although they attempted to trace the source, their efforts were unsuccessful. Essentially, they conveyed to Adam that there was little they could do other than advising him to change his password and enable two-factor authentication.
Powering off.
What was that?
Hello. This is Ring.
Who is this? Who is this?
Ashley LeMay, a mother of 3, wanted some peace of mind, so she decided to install a Ring security camera in her daughter's bedroom. In December 2019, one of her daughters, Alyssa, heard a voice coming from the room and entered, thinking it was one of her sisters. However, she soon realized that nobody was there.
Who is that? I'm your best friend.
As 8-year-old Alyssa LeMay stood in her room, a terrifying voice spoke to her.
I'm Santa Claus. Don't you want to be my best friend?
The horrifying sound coming from this Ring security camera installed in the child's bedroom.
The voice kept speaking to Alyssa, using inappropriate language repeatedly. Alyssa left the room and shouted, believing it was a family member playing a prank, but she received no response. Confused, she returned to her room. The voice continued to try and persuade her to misbehave. Feeling scared and still uncertain about the source of the voice, Alyssa called out for her parents.
For 5 minutes, the voice taunting the young girl, playing strange music, even instructing her to destroy her room.
You can mess up your room, you can break your TV, you can do whatever you want.
They later unplugged the camera and decided to completely remove the system. It was discovered that the hacking occurred because the family had reused the same email and password from a site that had experienced a data breach.
The LeMay family installed the camera just days before the device was apparently hacked.
I watched the video, and I mean, like, they could watch them sleeping, they could have watched them changing. I mean, they could have seen all kinds of things.
For Jason Ball, a supposed security measure turned into a privacy invasion. when an unknown individual began shouting at him and his teenage son through their Ring camera inside their Freeland home. Shocked, Ball quickly turned the camera around and heard the stranger say, "Yo, where you at? Meet me in your garage." Alarmed, Ball disconnected his Wi-Fi to shut down the system entirely.
What's going on, buddy? What are you watching?
You can see the sheer shock on Jason Ball's face.
Look at the top of your head, man. What the happened on your hair?
A violation of privacy as an unknown person yelled at him and his teenage son inside their Freeland home on Sunday.
Immediately, I got up and took the camera and turned it around, kind of in disbelief.
That's when he says he heard the noise again.
Yo, where you at? Where you at?
He said, meet me in your garage.
And the chaos continued.
At that time, I just went to where my Wi-Fi router was and disconnected it because I knew it would shut the whole system down.
Ball then called.
Seeking answers, Ball contacted Ring, who explained it was likely a third-party breach where hackers use stolen usernames and passwords to access accounts. Ring confirmed that the incident was not due to a breach in their security systems.
What's going on, buddy? What are you watching? Look at the top of your head, man. What the happened on your hair?
Immediately, I got up and took the camera and turned it around, kind of in disbelief.
Yo, where you at? Where you at?
He said, meet me in your garage. At that time, I just went to where my Wi-Fi router was and disconnected it because I knew it would shut the whole system down.
Ball then called Ring for answers.
They believe it was a third-party breach. The people took the third-party information, the usernames and passwords that they stole, and then tried to access other systems. Well, I deactivated the interior camera and kept the exterior because they can watch the outside all day long if they want to.
While Ball has kept his exterior cameras active, he deactivated the interior one and is considering switching to a hardwired system. However, he noted that even hardwired systems may still be accessible through remote apps on devices, potentially leaving them vulnerable to hacking.
Even then, you're accessing it not necessarily through a DVD or a DVR at home, but from a remote source on your phone or iPad because they have apps. So that leaves you vulnerable to being hacked another way.
This video captures an unsettling conversation between a man and a hacker who brags about all she's seen and how she watches the family all the time. It gets even worse because when the cops pull up, the hacker Dinky says she's not scared and she's seen them billions of times. She even taunts the police officer. People are no longer safe even in their homes.
Spewing racial slurs in front of and constant pastoral cases that he's saying upon.
Really? That's interesting.
Oh yeah, it's pretty funny.
Cops aren't no scared of me. I've seen them billions of times.
So you gonna stick around and say it?
Yeah, I'll stick around. I don't care. They're probably gonna take the camera for evidence, like they did last time. Your neighborhood? Damn, Gerald.
Alright, well, I
Bro, that's the cop. Damn, girl cop. Show me those Gerald.
These two guys were apprehended for hacking cameras. Their story is one that would anger people who use doorbell cameras to monitor their homes. What these guys do is to hack into the doorbell camera, but not just that. They'll stream whatever they find live for the public to see. When they hack into the cameras, they swat them, causing unnecessary problems. The suspects, as it now, have done this to 11 families in 9 different states. This nightmare neighbor was caught trying to sabotage man's doorbell camera after claiming it overlooks his home in a furious row. But the doorbell has triggered a ding-dong. The neighbor who claims it overlooks his home and has now launched a campaign against the camera. And in one bizarre clip, he is nearly flattened by the door after allegedly removing the hinges. He has tried to damage the bell at least 3 times, but his only success is being picked up in crystal clear definition. And his antics led to him being hauled to court and pleading guilty to criminal damage when CCTV showed him snipping its wires with pliers. On another occasion, he was seen taking a hammer to another camera at the home, and last month was filmed appearing to deface the Ring's lens with a marker pen. In this video, a hacker demonstrated the alarming vulnerability of traffic cameras by showcasing how they could be hacked. While it might not seem like an easy task to the average person, the hacker's expertise made it appear almost effortless. For someone with advanced skills and the right tools, breaking into the system seemed like just another day at work. This demonstration served as a stark reminder of how exposed certain systems can be to cyber threats, raising serious questions about security measures and the potential consequences of such breaches.
Bet you've never seen a hacker that can wirelessly hack into one of these cameras at an intersection. Well, here you go, full access to it. And go ahead and we can even adjust the camera inside of this. It's awesome. Make sure to follow for more.
Now, this hacker decided to take things to another level by hacking into his school CCTV.
All right, anything else, Maya? Okay, Aaron?
The video shows students in the class, and the teacher's voice could be heard in the background as she taught. It's a matter of concern.
It is just a form. Erosion is the present. Eroded, like it, the rock, eroded over time. Okay? In the middle of math test. All right.
But even more concerning is this video of a classroom when another hacker found his way into the CCTV camera of a school. But why is this allowed to continue? Shouldn't something be done about it? The footage lasted for a very long time, showing kids in the class going and coming. This hacker can see scammers in action through their own cameras, and he wanted the world to see it too, and that's the reason for this footage. You can see these guys acting like they're doing real business, whereas all they do is gather here to scam innocent people of their money.
Thank you for calling Online Technical Support. This is Mary. How may I help you today?